Panasonic Lumix G90 G95, the best Lumix G all-round for features, versatility and price for no type. CSC sensor. 4/3 megapixels. 20.3 MP. Screen. 3.0-inch vari-angle touchscreen. 2.1 meters dots viewfinder. OLED VF. 2360K dots lens. Micro 4/3 continuous shooting speed. 9 FPS, 6 FPS with AF, max video resolution. 4K user level. Enthusiast great build quality and handling, high-res electronic viewfinder, fully articulated touchscreen, quite big for a micro 4/3 camera, feels expensive for what it is. Panasonic Lumix G90, G95 in the US, is a great stills and video camera for enthusiasts and bloggers. The handling and control layout are great, and the autofocus feels very snappy indeed. The only issue is the price. It's a good camera for stills photographers, video and blogging, and Panasonic's underrated 4K photo modes offer capabilities other cameras don't have. The Lumix G90 G95 isn't cheap, however, though it does have Panasonic's Vlog mode as standard, rather than a pay for extra. It also has some strong competition from other Lumix models, so keep reading to see other Panasonic Lumix alternatives. The Lumix G9 is especially good for experts and videographers, while the new G100 could prove to offer almost everything the G90 G95 does, but in a smaller, cheaper and more user-friendly camera. We can't wait.
Panasonic Lumix G100. Panasonic's new vlogging camera is good at stills. 2 type. Mirrorless bar sensor. Micro 4/3 bar megapixels. 20.3 bar lens mount. MFT bar screen. 3-inch vari-angle, 1840K dots bar viewfinder. EVF, 3.69 meters, dots bar max continuous shooting speed. 10 FPS bar max video resolution. 4K UHD bar user level. Beginner/enthusiast quality video and stills audio recording capability as no in-body stabilization or headphone jack or USB-C port. Vloggers and creatives more broadly will enjoy the simplicity of the Lumix G100. It makes it easy to capture high-quality video and stills with its approachable button layout. Even people uninterested in the technicalities of capturing great-looking videos will be able to get results with this camera. There's an inherent risk of dumbing things down too much when creating a camera for social media creatives, but Panasonic has avoided that pitfall with the Lumix G100. By giving it a decent viewfinder and proper camera ergonomics, Panasonic has given the G100 an edge in a highly competitive market. This
Panasonic Lumix GX8085, a great pocket-friendly entry-level Lumix G that also has a viewfinder type CSC sensor, 4/3 megapixels, 16.0 MP screen, 3.0-inch, 1040K tilt-touch viewfinder, electronic, 2765K lens, micro 4/3 continuous shooting speed, 8 FPS, 40 FPS LX shutter, max video resolution, 4K user level, intermediate compact yet has an electronic viewfinder advanced features, but good BALUE 8 FPS continuous shooting, relatively modest 16 MP sensor, incredible value for money, with or without its smart little 12 to 32mm kit zoom lens. The Panasonic Lumix GX80 G85 shoehorns a host of high-tech features into its diminutive, compact style build. These include 5-axis image stabilization, light speed AF, post-focus and 4K ultra-high definition for both video and rapid-fire stills, as featured in Panasonic's top-end cameras. There's also a high-res electronic viewfinder built into the back of the camera, along with a tilting touchscreen. If you want a camera that goes large on features and performance, but with a small build and price tag, this is an ideal choice. Panasonic Lumix GH5, once the ultimate hybrid Panasonic stills 4K video camera and still good type. CSC sensor. 4/3 megapixels. 20.3 MP. Screen. 3.2-inch, 1620K pivot touch viewfinder. Electronic, 3680K lens. Micro 4/3 continuous shooting speed. 12 FPS, 6K 30 FPS, 4K 60 FPS, max video resolution. 4K user level. Professional enthusiast, excellent all-rounder for both video and still, superb electronic viewfinders, good layout of control, ISO range, comparatively limited, exceptional for both stills and video capture. The Panasonic Lumix GH5 is a brilliant all-rounder. It positively screams high reses, from its ultra-high resolution electronic viewfinder and fully articulated touchscreen to its 20.3 MP image sensor and 4K 60p video recording, along with super fast 6K 30 FPS and 4K 60 FPS stills modes. The DSLR style design brings great handling characteristics and easy access to advanced shooting settings. You also get 5-axis sensor shift stabilization and light speed AF. The only drawback is that the high megapixel count and a micro 4/3 format sensor results in a relatively limited ISO range. But still, combining stills and class-leading 4K video features, the GH5 is quite.
But most importantly, take a deliberate step off the grid.
Panasonic Lumix GX9, a compact but powerful camera designed for enthusiasts type. CSC sensor, 4/3 megapixels, 20.3 MP, screen, 3.0 inch, 1340K tilt touch viewfinder, electronic, 2760K tilt lens, micro 4/3 continuous shooting speed, 9 FPS max video resolution, 4K user level. Enthusiast tilting viewfinder and touch screen height, 20.3 MP count from fiber stabilization, less easy to handle than DSLR style models. If you want a smaller and more portable camera than Panasonic's DSLR style models, but you don't want to compromise on features and technology, the GX9 is the answer. Its slender body features a high-res electronic viewfinder built into the back, rather than having a chunkier DSLR style design. Good for shooting from any angle, the viewfinder and rear screen both have a tilt facility. And while small in build, the GX9 goes large on the inside, with a newly developed 20.3 MP sensor that gives you the same resolution as the G90, G95 and Lumix G9, but in a much smaller camera. Other attractions include 5-axis sensor shift stabilization and 4K capture for both video and rapid-fire photos. The GX9 is ideal for travel and for